The season didn't begin the way we had hoped, giving up some big touchdowns and failing to make the big plays late. We lost to Indianapolis. We now take on the Buffalo Bills and dynamic quarterback Josh Allen, hoping to avoid an 0-2 start. I was happy with a few things we did in week 1, with the passing game, stretching the field, and utilizing Denzel Stockton and his strengths a lot better. Today, though, we're going to have some challenges because while we did have Tyree Wilson achieve his camp standout scenario last episode, on the play where he got the second tackle for loss he needed to accomplish the goal, he also got injured, and he's just not going to play today. On top of that, Jalen Johnson was hurt in practice. That's 2 key starters out for our defense. And we might as well cancel the season because Nolan Irwin got banged up again. He's not going to play today either. We're counting on a few different players today on defense, with Malcolm Kuntz getting the start at pass rusher. We have Jack Jones stepping in for Jalen Johnson. And then second-year corner Marcus Blades is going to take over the slot role today. He's one of my draft picks, and we'll see if he can handle his business there in the slot. But the defense wasn't great in week 1, and now we're missing players facing Josh Allen, so I am a little nervous about this matchup, and starting 0-2 is not good in the AFC especially. Let's take a look at Buffalo with Josh Allen, Steph Diggs, Tre'Davious White, Gabe Davis. Where are new faces? Teams don't always change a lot here in franchise. And they haven't really made a lot of key additions thus far in the series. Looks like Ben Brown at safety is kind of the big one so far. Why do they still have the jersey sleeves messed up, though? This is like something I thought they were supposed to fix months ago. Our goal is to compete for a title in the AFC. We already know the Chiefs are the top team we have to compete with, but there are so many other teams with great quarterbacks also vying for the top spot in the conference. Josh Allen's a big reason why the Bills are one of those teams, and we'll see if the defense plays better today and if Denzel Stockton can go toe-to-toe with Allen. Hopefully we can put some pressure on Josh Allen. Ramon Hayes did not make much of an impact in his debut last episode, but today's another chance. And we'll upgrade Sean Childress as well. The second-year guard is up to a 75. Davante Adams started the season strong with 2 touchdowns going deep for Denzel Stockton. Let's see if that connection can keep up here in a bounce-back spot. We're opening on offense today, and we got Denzel Stockton with a 300-plus yard day in week 1. I thought he had a pretty good game overall, and he gets started by throwing off the mark on the short throw. We open it up on second down, and that's Davante Adams, a 25-yard connection this time. Now we hit the running game. A nice move from Jacobs, but the pursuit gets him at the 49. So we just go empty again on second down. Caught! First down, Bateman to the 31 of Buffalo. I was pretty impressed with the receiving core as a whole in week 1. Seeing plays from Myers, Adams, Rashad Bateman. Bateman's top of your screen now as Jacobs tries to get it going and picks up 2. Stockton keeping and runs into the defender, a loss of a couple. I have a couple of these read options in the playbook. I would like that to be used from time to time. Now a 3rd and 10 from the 31. Downfield and wide open. Jacoby Myers around the 12-yard line. Marching down the field on this opening possession. Empty again for Stockton. On 2nd and 8. Caught by Adams. Hit down inside the 5. It's goal to go. Bateman, top of your screen. Here's Jacobs, and he's in for the touchdown. And the Raiders start strong with a great drive here against the Bills. That's what we're looking for this year. Now the defense trying to bottle up James Cook. He picks up a 5-yard gain. It's a give to Cook. Running into Spillane and then shoved ahead by DJ Reader. I've adjusted the depth chart so we should see Snead versus Steph Diggs more often. That one is caught for a 5-yard gain. Third down for Josh Allen. It's downfield and not on time with Stephon Diggs. It's incomplete. Denzel Stockton in trouble, and that is incomplete. We did see some pressure let up late last game on the right side from Thayer Munford. He gave up 2 sacks to Kwity Paye in that fourth quarter. So I'm keeping an eye on number 77. 3rd and 10. That is caught. Jacoby Myers, first down. Again to the air. In trouble, and Stockton is sacked at the 39. I'm expecting us to take a lot more sacks this year. It's just such a more aggressive pass game. But we can get those yards back, and there goes Adams inside the 30. We're built to get those yards back at least. Devontae Adams off to a great start. Stockton looking like a guy who could lead the league in passing this year. On first down, that's caught, and it goes to Jacobs. Mixing in the run game too, and it's just not going anywhere. Stockton having to do a lot of the work here early, and that's caught by Myers. 140 already for Denzel Stockton. How about this start? 11 yards out. And they go Jacobs' way. He gains 3. Wow, down below on the ticker. They got Justin Gary, that receiver I liked a lot, who was taken by Pittsburgh, just had a 12-catch, 140-yard game. Stockton on the slant. It's Adams for 6. And the Raiders increase their lead. Adams with 3 touchdowns already on the season. Haven't seen us play this well early in a game in a very long time. Bills' next possession, they're into Raider territory, and that's Gabe Davis. Allen, a laser out quickly, and that's Khalil Shakir. Allen gives to Cook, and cannot bounce it outside. He's slammed down by Max Crosby. 3rd down on the edge of field goal range. Empty for Josh Allen. Extra protection. Floated. Knocked away. And still nearly caught. Not a chip shot by any means. 53 yards. Right hash. Kick is good. The Bills are on the board. Offense looks really good right now. We go across midfield on our next drive, and Bateman doesn't really get the generous spot there. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns for Las Vegas. On 3rd down, Mayer makes the catch and moves the sticks. Out of the eye now, fake to Jacobs. There's Mayer, and he's got room, getting first down yardage. From the Bills 30, another one for the tight end Mayer. And Stockton now 14 of 17, nearing 200 first half passing yards. Looking to open this lead up even further. Jacobs to the outside, pushing through a defender. I believe that was Taron Johnson. That's one of his better runs. Jacobs redirects. Downhill inside the 10 for 7. 3rd and 3. Stockton caught. Touchdown, Raiders! Michael Mayer. And the hot start continues for a much improved Raider offense. Stockton throwing an accurate ball, just a really good showing here early on for him. I think that this playbook was exactly what he was missing. It's 21-3, halftime approaching. Buffalo, they just went 3 and out. That's big trouble. A lot of time to possibly add some more points. Downfield and caught. In the game is number 14, Anthony Clinton. His first career catch. It goes for a first. He's a big play threat. He's bottom of your screen. I wanted to make sure he got on the field here. It's first down. And knocked down by Matt Milano. Second down, and it's out quick for Mayer as Stockton begins to look his way much more often. And now we bunch up receivers top of your screen. To keep this drive moving, swung out to Jacobs, and he fought for the first down to the 34. Oh, he overthrew Myers, and it's picked. These short passes are still really risky for Denzel Stockton. The accuracy on the quick passes is just not great, but I think that actually Myers and Mayer did collide there with each other and threw off the play. Big break here for the Bills. Maybe a chance to keep him in this game. Allen on first down. He zips it downfield. Davis flying down inside the 30. Just like that, Bills in scoring position. And they have 2 timeouts. 27 yards away, and down goes Allen. He is sacked. And that's DJ Reader's first as a Raider. 2nd and 17. Allen floating too far for Davis. 3rd down. Can't take the sack, and Allen, he's away from it and eventually taken down by Malcolm Kuntz. Sometimes it takes 3 guys to tackle Allen, and that's going to force a field goal now with 2 seconds remaining. But that's a full half of keeping Josh Allen and the Bills out of the end zone. A huge success as the Bills make it a 21-6 game. I'm doing a little in-game rotation here with the receivers. So I took Bateman off for one drive. Now Myers comes out for this one. And the pass is caught. No, it's not. I thought Adams had it. But Bateman can play the slot well at the same time. So Clinton can stay outside. He's much better there. 3rd down, Stockton. There's Bateman. First down, Las Vegas. I'd love to see Bateman break out. I mean, he was a fantastic Gophers receiver, was a big part of their best season in many years. And now a shot for Adams, and he comes down with it. Stockton can throw that one, but it's sometimes those 7-yard passes that get away from him. He does not throw a good changeup, basically. He's all fastball. 114 yards now for Devontae. There's Mayer in the middle. Goal to go Raiders. We're seeing that decisiveness and aggressive decision-making used much more effectively now. Jacobs pushes the pile down to the 1. Adam Troutman again playing fullback for the 2nd straight week. He leads, and down goes Stockton. He is sacked at the 9. 3rd and goal now for the Raiders. Again, the fake to the end zone. It's picked off. Bateman didn't seem open at all, and the second defender is the one who makes the play. So the Bills defense doing their best to keep him in this one, and Stockton has his 2nd interception of the game. Yeah, if it wasn't Dobbs, it was going to be Tre'Davious White. That's still a big concern I have if he's going to be this interception prone. 21-6. Allen slings it to Gabe Davis. First down. Looks like we're getting aggressive here. And watch out! Allen sacked Max Crosby. Now they got to deal with Max Crosby in the zone. 3rd and 14, extra protection on him. Knocked away on the play by L'Jarius Sneed. Have not seen much of the Stephon Diggs-Josh Allen connection. I think Sneed a big reason why. And the Raider defense playing a cleaner game than against the Colts. This is going to be returnable. Anthony Clinton straight ahead to the 36. I'm still not entirely decided who I consider the second receiver to be, but both Bateman and Myers are getting a chance. Bateman's out right now facing Tre'Davious White. Play fake Stockton. He's got Adams in Bill territory as he goes over 300 yards. This is a much more fun offense to watch. What were we doing with that Patriots playbook anyway? From the 42, Stockton across the middle. Myers is there. We've got a lot of guys that can just get open when they're isolated in coverage. I think it's a nice receiving core. Adams on the quick hitter. He's got 8 yards. What I like, though, with Bateman and Myers is they're all solid route runners. And Bateman's still young at 25 years old. His can get even better. Straight ahead with Jacobs, who's been less of a factor, but Stockton's done a great job without that running game to complement things. Now he's already turned it over down here once. Hoping to avoid it on this possession. A deep drop to the end zone, and nobody was ready for it. 5 yards away on 3rd down. Stockton dumps it. Caught by Adams. He's done it again. For the 2nd straight week, a 2-touchdown game. And that has to be the hottest start to the year for any receiver in our franchise. And he does it here on the quick pass. It's an accurate ball. It's out on time. Good stuff. Up 22, we just have to hold on here in the 4th for a convincing, statement-making kind of win. The Bills are driving at our 32-yard line. They have to basically get 3 touchdowns here in the 4th and shut us out. Allen from the condensed pocket gets it to Cook for 7. The big difference between this game and the previous was just the big plays. Defense overall looks good. Drop by Shakir. Wow. That's about as open as you're going to get in a lot of these games against us. 3rd down. It's Cook for the first to the 18. Kincaid on the reception. Not much there. Just 129 for Josh Allen. Not even 50% completion percentage. 3rd down. They know it's 4-down territory, so they're content with the 3 yards here. And now they got 4th and 4. Allen with time. Off the mark for Diggs. These two just don't have the connection going right now. Raider ball. A lot to be impressed with this week. And we've rotated in a couple players here. We have Anthony Clinton and Shakir Chaney in the game. And Chaney takes off, running for 6. Chaney through the middle. He has good burst. He covers up that football and just runs right through the middle. Adams is not in the game right now. It's Bateman and Clinton, but it's Chaney now getting a chance to show what he can do. This is one of the really nice things about doing games this way is I'm able to make substitutions like this on the fly and just try to get some playing time for guys who wouldn't otherwise get much of it. Let's even get Joe Roberts out there. I'm not even sure if we're willing to pass here. Oh, it will be. And Stockton takes the sack. Max Crosby sacks Josh Allen on this next possession, and then DJ Reader gets in on the fun. We have kept the Bills out of the end zone for an entire game. Josh Allen under pressure and nearly intercepted by the Defensive Player of the Year. On second down, right on the money that time for Shakir. L'Jarius Sneed is not in the game. We took out the starting safeties. Still have Crosby in there, and along with Kuntz and Hayes. I don't know who gets that one. Ramon Hayes was in the backfield. I think Malcolm Kuntz was there first. That is 6 sacks of Josh Allen. Why not make it 7? It's Crosby. That's the best game he's had in the franchise. He's just consistently right in Josh Allen's back pocket. And we're going to keep him out of the end zone for the full game. So now think about when I said this could be a top 5 defense. Now you probably understand the vision. Week 1 had me a little uncomfortable, but today we get the dominant version of our Raiders. And this could have been even worse. We missed chances to score more points in this game. We didn't even have our full defense out there. We missed a couple key starters. This team could be scary. We had Denzel Stockton throw for 347 yards and 3 touchdowns. Had a really strong first quarter, and we never trailed in this game. We kept their running game in check. We did not let Josh Allen do typical Josh Allen things. And again, Davante Adams had a really big day. We might have a couple Player of the Week honors coming our way. Malcolm Kuntz earns an upgrade in the process, and he'll continue to play with the injury to Tyree Wilson. We also had an injury coming out of this game. Oh, that's Jack Jones who's going to miss 5. So we had a couple players get healthy over this week, but now our slot corner is going to miss 5, and that means Marcus Blades is in line for a lot more playing time. I want to experiment here with something. I want to get Curtis Ford some playing time, and John Runyon, he actually played some tackle at Michigan, and I want to see him play a little tackle for us now. That'll help get Ford into the game. Thayer Munford, I believe, has given up 2 sacks in each of the games we've played so far. So I want to switch this up and see if this can provide adequate protection. View Weekly Awards. What do we have here? It's Max Crosby, the Defensive Player of the Week. Trevor Lawrence beats out Davante Adams with his 4-touchdown day. Adams is 4th in the league right now in receiving. Rashee Rice is in 1st. And for passing, Denzel Stockton, number 1 in passing yards. But number 2 is a player we're not familiar with. This is Alex Collins, the new quarterback of the Seattle Seahawks. Wearing number 17, he's got hidden development out of Colorado. They took him in the 2nd round, and to get a hidden dev quarterback there is pretty fortunate. So that is somebody to keep an eye on this season. Also seems like Lorenzo Hall is playing better than he did last year, which shouldn't be too difficult. He was extremely interception prone. Ramondre Stevenson leads the NFL in rushing so far. He had an 85-yarder, and that certainly helps. And Davante Adams is tied for lead in touchdowns with the Bengals now, Jawan Jennings, who probably fills in for Tyler Boyd, and I kind of like that call. All right, I don't want to see Nolan Irwin get hurt this week. Give him the red jersey, or better yet, don't even have him practice. Well, no Trayvon Merrick. That's another practice injury. They're happening all over the place. But at least we have our fullback this week. All right, this will help ahead of his first NFL start. Curtis Ford getting the power upgrade and hoping for pass protection. And we do not get any of that. I'll probably have to do some specific protection upgrades for him because that 65 as a guard is really concerning. I mean, you're going to face more power than finesse inside like that, so I just have to see if it works. So week 3 gives us the Broncos, who are 0-2. Patrick Surtain is injured. They have Justin Simmons still, Javonte Williams, and quarterbacked by Sam Howell, and then Sam Darnold. Howell had an alright season last year, but that's probably not going to be enough here in the AFC. I've been experimenting too lately with the 12 injury setting, because I've been trying to find that sweet spot now for a long time. It does seem at 12 we're seeing a tiny bit more injuries across the league. I kind of wish injuries themselves had more of a slider system and not just the injury slider. I'd love to have injury frequency, injury severity be separate deals, because the NFL's an entire league of bangs and bruises and unfortunate season-ending injuries, and that's how a lot of guys get their chances, and it's something that's been missing for a long time in franchise, and simply moving the injury slider way up isn't really the best solution. So we've played two very different games to start the season, now trying to make it 2 wins in a row against Denver. We're jumping into the third quarter here, and the game is tied at 10. Both quarterbacks have had solid days, 1 touchdown, no interceptions for both. Sam Howell and the Broncos currently have possession. At the 37, out of the eye, they run it with Javonte Williams. And he runs really well in this game. And I really hope that's not a serious injury for Devin White. He's been the heart and soul of this defense in this short series. And now Robert Spillane is joined by Divine Diablo at linebacker. That's caught by the tumbling Jerry Jeudy. Howell back to pass. Courtland Sutton, who has a touchdown in this game, gets the first. And Howell 15 for 17. That is a really effective start. And this is a defense that's gotten healthier. Jalen Johnson is out there. Howell now, he throws it out in front of his target. Hunter Jordan replaces Devin White in the middle. And it's a tackle for Malcolm Kuntz on Williams. 3rd and 8. Need the 31 for a first down. Protection breaking down. A shot knocked away by Jalen Johnson. Incomplete. They pinned us at our own 5-yard line. It's first down, Raiders. Kind of a slow start again for Josh Jacobs. We toss it to him, and he gets away. First down. I think that could have gone way further if he got out there clean. Kind of like the more 50-50 run-to-pass split we've had here. And there's Mayer. First down. Again, remember, we changed up the line on the right side, so definitely an area to pay attention. Curtis Ford, the right guard. John Runyon at tackle. Good protection. Now running out of time, and Stockton gets rid of it. That pressure did not come from the right side. Jacobs wide left. 3rd and 7. It's caught by Mayer in Bronco territory. First down. On 2nd down, it's open and caught by Rashad Bateman inside the 30. We're going to have to make a decision this year on if we want to extend Bateman, and right now I'm leaning towards a very hard yes, especially with him being 25 and looking this effective. Off the roll, it is dumped and dropped by Troutman. Kind of thinking of getting Anthony Clinton in there again. Here's Stockton on the keeper. He's got space and a 9-yard gain. Good run for Jacobs, getting first down yardage. I'm not going to put AC in down here. This is more where I want the route running on display than the raw speed. We go to Jacobs again, and he just can't really get it going. But we're going to stick with it, and Jacobs bounces off 1, gaining 4. A lot of compact here in the red zone. 3rd and 5. Now to the air. Stockton unloads. Caught. First down. Adam Troutman. Bateman alone on the right side. 1st and goal. Remember, they do not have Patrick Surtain this week. Stockton in trouble. He eats this at the 13. What has he got for us on 3rd and goal? Stockton, 13 yards away, throws over the head of Davante Adams. How'd they start this drive all the way here? I think we had like a pass interference of some sort. Whoops, I want to get into the game. We're hoping for 2 wins in this episode. Off to a strong start defensively, but still a tight division battle here. Good tackle from Hunter Jordan. But that means Devin White has not returned, and this injury could potentially be significant. 3rd down. Right on the edge of field goal range, and it's Williams on the carry and the 1st down. His running style is pretty fun to watch in this game, I've got to say. I think he does a really nice job. They pitch it out to him, and Max Crosby takes care of that one. Crosby's playing outstanding to start the year. A lot of splash plays. On 2nd down, oh boy, that's close, and caught. 3rd down now for the Broncos. They need the 21. Good protection. Howell steps up and launches too far. And I thought he had him there. Greg Dulcich had some space, but was overthrown. So at least we hold them to a field goal this time. We just got a roughing the kicker penalty. You're kidding me. This drive is going to continue. Here in the 4th quarter, the Broncos drive given another chance, and Javonte Williams gets 2. 3rd down. I'm not sure why they stuck with the running game there. That's weird. All right, stay away from the kicker. Kick is up. Kicker still standing. We're tied at 13. So you've got Anthony Clinton back deep now for the Raiders, and that's returnable from the goal line. He flies across the 20, but doesn't make it much further than a touchback. Quiet day for the offense, and someone's going to have to make a play late. Denzel Stockton out of the shotgun. He looks outside. That's caught by Myers. Gain of 8. Jacobs the carry. What a block that was. Holy smokes. He just clotheslined that man. Sean Childress laying people out. That is Raider football. Fake to Jacobs. Oh, too much trouble. And C.J. Mosley sacks Stockton. Myers in the slot on 2nd down. With 6 minutes left to play. He's got time. Jacobs can't stay in bounds. Long way to go, and down goes Stockton. Nick Bonito. It's a run for Williams, and a big one. A 1st down to the 44. Closing in on a 100-yard day. To the left now, Spillane takes him down. 4 minutes left to play. Howell downfield. It's Judy, and he does it again to us. Touchdown, Broncos. He just beat L'Jarius Sneed for a monster touchdown. And the Broncos pull ahead. Can Stockton drive us down for the touchdown when we need it? Play action. He's downfield and connects with Myers. Stockton, he drives it, and it's broken up for Davante Adams. Chidobe Awuzie in coverage. Critical play here. Pressure picked up, and the catch is made. That's Davante Adams at the Bronco 45. We're inside 3 minutes. How is that his second catch of the game when Surtain's not even playing? Stockton over the middle to Jacobs. Gain of 7. And we're about to hit the 2-minute warning, maybe after one more play. Can't believe how quiet Adams has been. 2 minutes and change to go. It's out. Caught by Adams. Still on his feet. Finally tackled at the 25. 1st and 10. And incomplete for Davante Adams. Setting up the screen, and that was nearly intercepted. 2 downs to get 10 yards. Stockton chase left and throws it away, meaning he's got to make a play now on 4th and 10. Davante, bottom of your screen. Awuzie, opposite. Pressure coming. Stockton fires off the mark for Jacoby Myers. Too much under it. And the Denver Broncos take over. And we'll see if our defense can give us one more chance. I'm afraid of Javonte Williams here. And he starts with a 5-yard gain. Inside give. And a first down for Williams. And that might put this one on ice. Javonte again. He stopped after a 3-yard gain, and if we get the ball back now, you're looking at probably 10 seconds to go 80-plus yards. He's back to pass. This is a chance, but it's caught by Dulcich, and that's your dagger. Sam Howell wins it, and the Broncos will beat us 20-13. 1 week after our offense tore up the Buffalo Bills defense, the Denver Broncos shut us down and send us to 1-2 to start the year. Our games against them weren't exactly what you expected either. I don't know why their defense has looked good against us even when Surtain hasn't played. Quiet day for the offense. No big plays, no turnovers, just kind of mediocre showing all around. And this ended up being the game-winning play. Jerry Jeudy gets a step on L'Jarius Sneed. And he goes 56 yards to the house. Another injury coming out of that, and it's probably Devin White. This could have a really big impact on our year, with the Raiders at 1-2. Devin White will miss the next 5 weeks with a dislocated ankle. 2 starters now out for a long time. Tyree Wilson still a week away from coming back. And the heart and soul of our defense is now done for a good portion of the year. That's going to be a tough one to replace. And while the rest of our division is 1-2, the Chiefs are out at 3-0, leading the division again. We've got the Texans and Bears coming up. Hopefully games we can bounce back, although that Houston defense now is an 87 overall. I got to see what they've done to get that mark. They have Stingley at an 89, so the development there has worked out. Same for Will Anderson. Now, with the XP sliders I'm using, you should see pretty good development for young players that produce, as long as they have good development and they play a lot and they are productive. The main thing I wanted to see from my XP sliders was players' production actually mattering, and for young players to quickly ascend to stardom, so by the time their contracts come up, they can sign massive deals. Now, they also have Patrick Queen on this defense, and they brought in Khalil Mack, Rasul Douglas. So I think they've just made the most out of all that cap space they had, and I've brought in a lot of veterans, and I've hit on a lot of draft picks. We're facing another up-and-coming quarterback in the AFC next episode. It's C.J. Stroud. You know, at the end of the day, so many teams here have great quarterbacks. It's no longer the difference maker unless you have someone that's like a Lamar Jackson, Patrick Mahomes caliber player. Having a superstar quarterback simply puts you in the same bucket as a lot of other teams. You need something else to separate you. I think our defense can be that for us. They're top 5 in scoring defense right now, but while I've wanted more of a passing emphasis, it seems we've sacrificed a lot of our rushing. And maybe that's something I can look at with a couple playbook tweaks to some of the runs we're calling, and if we can get Jacobs going better than we have. 3.8 yards a carry is disappointing for a player of his caliber, especially after being a full yard over that last year. So I want to get that running game a little more effective next episode. I'm not sure there's a lot I can do, but I can look at our plays in each situation and try to find ones that hopefully work for us so we can have a more complete team. That's what it takes here in the AFC. We'll close by checking out the stats on the season so far, 3 games in. Denzel Stockton, 6 touchdowns to 3 interceptions and 900 plus yards. We've already been over Josh Jacobs. Big starts to the year for Devontae Adams. Great stuff from Jacoby Myers, and I'm impressed with Rashad Bateman. Now, if we want to extend him, I think that's going to be a $10 to $15 million per year situation. Max Crosby, the big standout right now on defense. And we haven't taken the ball away much, or at all. 3 games, no takeaways. And now we're losing some players. Yeah, Rashad Bateman, actually, if he only wants like 8 a year, this gets to be pretty simple. Because I definitely want to bring him back at that number. I had to sign him to like 10 plus. So I don't know why it's so different here. We're not going to offer right now, but that's something to keep in mind. He and Myers are free agents at the end of the year. Colton Miller as well. So while it looks like we're going to have about $80 million in cap space, half of that could go to Miller and Reeder, and then a good chunk of it remaining would go to 1 or 2 receivers. That will bring an end to today's episode. I hope you had a good time with it. We have not had an easy time in this franchise, and that's not changing here in Season 2. The games are very competitive. I think it makes for the most fun experience. I can't wait to continue. So please leave a like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you all next time here in the Raiders franchise. Have a great day.